Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello.
Currently in deep discussion about Katie's t-shirt,
Looking
which
like
is
a nun.
up in her grill, apparently, because it's quite high-necked, I
Does
think.
no one else get slightly claustrophobic when things are too tight around? Well, it's not tight, it's just there.
It's just there. You can just feel its body upon you.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. So, yeah, sorry about this. We've been a bit lax, haven't we? It was half term. That's all we can say. There's nothing else that we can give you other than it was half term. And hi. So we didn't even come back to you after Eurovision, which is now seems like eons ago. And
it doesn't really matter because I didn't watch it.
No, but I did. We watched the entire thing, and I was sad for what's his name? Oh, Ollie, because nobody liked him. It was a too hectic staging as far as I was concerned, and
a bit niche, I thought.
I think niche is the word. Yeah, it was very niche.
It's quite a niche performance.
But the fact that not one member of the general public voted for them, they got 0 points.
Well, to be fair, I know the demographic of Eurovision is a certain demographic, but I think that they played too strongly to that one, and it didn't work for them. Didn't work for them.
So, although there were some crazy arse acts on it. I mean, the dude that lit up his pants with fireworks. I mean, that was just. I mean, my children. I wasn't really sure what to say to them at that point.
I think we need Sam Ryder back.
Oh God, we do. We just need joy and hair.
Maybe Sam Ryder should just be Prime Minister.
It was funny. I was watching a documentary on Bon Jovi.
On who, Van?
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. I was watching that too, Van.
Well, talking of hair, and he was saying how they were the first hair band, as they called them back then. I mean, 40 years, he still looks feckin' awesome.
Yeah.
A bit grey. I think he should probably have stuck with some Just for Men, because I think he doesn't suit being
just
white.
Just a comb through,
Just
maybe.
a little comb through, just a few, yeah. But, I mean...
Do you know what he reminds me of
Uncle
now?
Martin. Oh,
no.
Uncle Martin would be quite pleased by that.
Uncle Martin.
Yeah. No, who? Oh, God. Who?
Vincent from...
Oh, my God, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
That programme?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Does anyone else remember that programme?
Vincent.
The series
a
of
very
Beauty
odd chap.
And it was the lady from Terminator.
Oh, it was Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. God, that was... I didn't really like that. I don't know why.
There was something a bit
off about it.
I'm
not sure that was it, but I don't think I liked him. He was a bit too beastie, maybe. He was a bit too realistic.
Well,
I like my beast to look like the nice chap from Downton Abbey who's on the film. What's it, Dan Stevens? That's right.
But he still looked beastie, didn't he?
Yeah,
there was something about old Vincent that I don't know.
I think when he was non-beast, he still looked the same.
Who was he played by? It's like Fabio or someone.
I don't think it was anyone. If it was someone whose career is now prolific, I'm embarrassed. But
it was
I couldn't
Brad
tell
Pitt.
You. No, it was not Brad Pitt.
So that's who he reminds me of now, Vincent.
Okay. Yeah.
But I love Bon Jovi. I mean, he's been a large part of our lives. Our big sister is
She's an avid fan since the day of their incursion.
She's in 2 of their videos too. Her and Nick Barnes.
She thought I was, and it wasn't me. It was her. It was Nick's brother. I never went to a Bon. I did. I know we did go to Milton Keynes.
Yes, but you not as a child.
No, not as a
that
child.
kind of thing.
I like Mary O'Hara. Love is like a butterfly. Oh no, that's Dolly Parton.
Do you know what would be handy is if I'd pressed record on that?
Yeah, okay, well you can start it now.
There we go.
Kate was recording us on video, but didn't.
But wasn't.
So that's good. It's missed some absolutely blinding content. That's a shame, isn't it?
Let's catch up the visual viewers. Eurovision, Bon Jovi, Vincent from Beauty and the Beast.
Vincent from Beauty and the Beast. Right, we're back in the room.
A square bear.
So anyway, but weirdly I do remember every single one of their songs regardless. So it obviously went in by osmosis, Care of Joe.
Yeah, her record player.
But yeah, I didn't know, it's just fascinating that he actually, he wasn't a rocker.
What I didn't realise was that Richie just didn't turn up to work one day.
I know. I said that to Joe. I said, I don't remember that happening. And yeah, he just didn't turn up and never came back. I mean, what's that?
Right, it's like literally the drop the mic, I'm out.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try that on you. You're like, Van, where are you?
I'll just keep talking anyway. Oh, and then the funny thing...
And then you'll suddenly hear me singing, Love is like a butterfly.
That's not Mary
It's Dolly Parton, I know. But, so that was Eurovision. And sad times for us. We did not win. So then I was watching Britain's Got Talent because my children found it and loved it. And that was incredible. The Japanese man that did impressions with his hair.
Oh, I did
I
not
know.
see that. I saw a man who did.
There's a man in a bag.
No, well, I saw that. That was weird. But I saw a man doing apparently like singing impersonations of people, but it just sounded like him singing their songs.
No, some of them were good, I have to say. But then by the end of his last one, he did sort of lose it, and it did just sound like them, and it wasn't great. But he did an absolute cracking impression of
Amanda Holden.
God. No,
that was rubbish.
No, it wasn't her. It's someone else he did, and it
Cher was also rubbish.
Cher was rubbish. Shania Twain, I think, was quite. Was it Shania Twain?
I mean, he could have really hammed up the Cher,
I know.
but he didn't.
I mean, I could do Cher better.
I
than
could,
that.
yeah.
If I could turn back time.
Exactly. I mean, God, that was like Cher was just. I
might get Simon Cowell if you're listening.
They need to bring back, or does it still happen there?
New
Tonight,
faces.
Michael.
Yeah, well, this was our other discussion.
Michael,
was
Matthew,
it Matthew
Vincent.
Kelly? What's not Vincent? Who was I talking about this? Saying that needs to come back. I think I was explaining it to the kids that used to happen, and it was like the best show ever because they'd come through but they'd always look a little bit ropey. It's like, in slightly dodgy pair of tights and a bit of.
Well, I always
foil.
assumed it was just whatever they had backstage. They Blue Petered together to make out.
So, oh Christ, is being Cher. Anyone got an old Dolly Parton wig, and we'll just dye it black and make it longer.
We'll just use some black felt tips on it, and it'll be okay.
So that's our television. And how's your half term?
Oh, it was a half term. It was just
Yeah, we went down to the coast.
It's like childbirth when it's so painful you forget. You have to, otherwise you can't go through.
Otherwise you wouldn't do it again. Yeah, what's that drug? Serotonin, oxytocin, Vicodin,
methadone.
So yeah, that was half term. Yeah, we'll just gloss over that. It seems like years ago already.
I know. I can't tell you anything about it.
So what have we got coming up, Kate? We've been very busy pouring new stuff. Our outdoor candles were done, and they've been a hit so far. So if anyone wants one, go and buy one. They're lovely. They smell great.
We're only doing small batches at a time. I don't know.
Here's a ringing endorsement. Even my mother-in-law went, "Oh, that's quite nice." And she doesn't like anything.
Really?
Yeah. She actually really liked the smell.
Did she not tell you could have tried harder with it?
Do a course about it. So yes, we so that's that, and we are our last craft fair. It's not a craft fair. We don't do craft fairs.
Shopping
we just
event.
Do fairs or markets.
IRL shopping event.
Is Piglet in.
Go on, say it, Van.
Bosom, bobo, sham, bozam.
Not bosoms.
Not bosoms, bosom. I got it wrong on our last podcast. I can't even say that now. And I got thoroughly reprimanded, which is quite rightly so. So yes, we're going down to Bosom and doing the Piglet craft fair.
We're excited about this.
Yeah, no, it's going to be lovely. It's in a massive barn, and loads of our chums are going to be there because they all just copy us.
And ironically, we'll be there the night before, 5 minutes down the road, at our cousin's birthday party.
Yeah, she's turning 49 plus 1
ish,
and a bit.
So we could just maybe.
I think we haven't told her yet that we're camping in her garden,
or we could just go over to the place and just find a table and just lie under it.
That'd be a good idea. And then appear from under our tablecloth in the morning. Morning, everyone.
As they're setting up.
Yeah. Gosh, where did you come from? We'll just come in the back door. So that will be very exciting. So if you're in that area, Chichester area, come down and see us on the 29th of June. It should be super fun.
Oh, do.
So, what else have we got to talk about, Kate? The summer. We've only got another 7 weeks of term.
I get anxiety. I
get a little bit flinchy. So we're just sort of planning our ahead for what we're up
again,
to,
isn't it? That's
well,
the
you've
thing.
got
It's
one
all
leaving
change.
small school, going to big school.
Yeah,
I don't, which is nice.
Well, there you
I
go.
have no change, which is nice. But and we're thinking of moving our studio, aren't we?
We might be moving.
Well, from one garden to another.
Yeah.
So I just need to get someone to come sort mine out. My shed.
I'm fed up with
It's not a
having
shed,
you
it's a
all
studio.
here.
Yeah. I said to Katie's husband James, what will you do if we're not here every day to entertain you? He said he was going to come and work in the corner, and we wouldn't know.
So he can shout at us for not making him tea.
So that's exciting. So we've got many things afoot. What else have we got to talk about today, Katie? What else have we been up to that's been very interesting? Oh, we had a lovely village fair, didn't we? The other week,
Rowledge
up in
Village
Rowledge.
Fair.
That was delightful. We had such a good time there.
Do you know, it's funny, isn't it? When
the village fair. Go on.
Oh, well, no, I was just going to say, some things get stuck in a rut, don't they? Like, people do things the way they've always been done, blah, blah, blah. And they had new people in who just injected a whole new
People don't
vibe.
like change.
They don't, do they?
I mean, I've got to say, I'm sort of sometimes like that. I am guilty of it sometimes.
What don't you like changing?
Well, I just don't like the children growing up. That makes me sad.
Well, yeah, that's a different thing, isn't it?
But, people don't like to do things differently. They get stuck in a rut, like you say, it's safe. It's easy, but sometimes it's just not right anymore.
Yeah,
So talking about our marriage. Sometimes it's just not right anymore.
Our relationship.
You're going to go off with Vincent. I'll go off with John Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi. Do you see his son got married?
Yes, to Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I'm not sure about her.
Why? What's wrong with her?
I don't know. I saw her on something. Was it Jonathan Ross or something? And she was a bit like...
Did you ever watch Stranger Things?
No.
I don't think you did.
No, we started it.
It's very good.
But she was a bit sort of... I felt she was a little bit up her own bottom.
Well, I think when, she's a bit of a... Not
she's
Dolly
child
Parton.
actor,
Yeah, child bride. Not
child bride. She is a child
bride. When you start these things from a young age, you can believe the hype, can't you?
It's precocious is the word, isn't
Yes.
it? But she seems very nice. And obviously she's very happy with Bon Jovi. But theirs is a beautiful example of enduring love. John and Dorothea. 40 years or
That's
something?
beautiful.
50 years?
That's beautiful.
I know, I think that's really lovely.
I feel like she may have put up with a lot.
Yeah, I feel like she probably did. She's probably just gone, give me another few £1 million and we'll forget about that bit.
Yeah.
Yes, so we were talking about...
All roads lead to Bon Jovi today.
Bon Jovi. Oh, I think that's a good thing, though. I would just... I don't know. I'd like to have someone think of me like people think of John Bon Jovi.
Oh, my days.
He got it done.
God.
But the saddest thing about him is
that they never will?
He's losing his voice.
No, he's had that operation.
Oh, is that right? And it's going to come back?
Did you not watch
I did watch it. I just remembered that he said he'd had some vocal cord operation.
Yeah, he's had an operation and he's coming back. He's all right. He's done his new little single.
I liked that.
Legendary.
Yeah, it's very good. So we were talking about village fairs and people changing things up, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And
for the better that turned out in the Rowledge view of things.
There was a pony, wasn't there?
There were 2 ponies.
Ponies. There were some dogs.
There weren't Pony and Trap.
Why is that funny?
You don't know.
Pony and Trap?
Yeah.
What's that?
Crap.
What?
Don't you say if it's a bit pony, it's a bit crap. Because it's Pony and Trap.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I never knew that.
Oh, dear God.
I was wondering why people said, oh, that's pony. Oh, God. I just thought it was just Cockney. Oh, God, that's right, pony. I didn't think Pony and Trap. Oh, my God, I must use it more. I might say that the next time one of my children says something ridiculous. Stop being
pony.
so pony. Oh, great. Yeah, so... John Bon Jovi. What else can we say about it? What else? What other nuggets of information have we got for anyone this week? Not a lot, really. We're not going to talk any politics, not having any of that.
Well, apart from the fact that we want Sam Ryder to run for Prime Minister.
Oh, yes, that's true. Or President. I mean, he'd probably do a good job either way.
Wow, this is true.
Can you imagine?
Well,
Sam Ryder for President. I still think it should be Kiefer Sutherland or the one or
Martin
Estevez.
Sheen.
Oh yeah, that's it. Sheen.
Estevez?
Well, that is his real name, isn't
That's
it?
his dad.
No,
Sheen is his dad.
Yeah, I know, but Martin Sheen is actually Martin. I think he is Estevez in real life, but became Sheen.
Oh God. Anyway,
I don't know. I might have made that wrong.
I think you have made that wrong.
because you've got Charlie Sheen.
I think he took his mother's maiden name.
Do you?
They've got different mothers, haven't they?
No. Have they? Oh, cripes. We should do some fact checking, shouldn't we?
Anyway, I think Martin Sheen should be president.
Martin Sheen or Denzel Washington.
Has he ever played the president?
Don't know. Probably. He's played everyone, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. Yeah, didn't he play it in that Man Down, that terrible thing with Gerard Butler, where he rescued was that him? Where he the White House down, President down.
I'm not aware of that.
Everyone was down. What they needed was some nice Bon Jovi music.
Well,
or a bit of Sam Ryder.
This is it. Oh, God. We've set ourselves up in the Bud Hut this week.
Oh,
as
yes.
well.
We're in a lovely florist in Islington, not Islington, people who live in London, because we've got a lot of followers in London.
I have been, so just veering back to the televisual department, we've been watching Eric on Netflix with Benedict
Cumberbatch. I have watched one of those, and I was waiting for Jim to come back off night shift.
Yeah.
Is it good? Did you finish it?
It's not returned yet.
I haven't seen him for 3 days.
Yeah, it's good.
We've watched one.
I wasn't sure at first.
I just love the whole aesthetic of it, timing wise, the sort of 80s.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really cleverly done.
Yeah, the mum's outfit's quite awesome.
And his enormous glasses as well.
Yeah.
Is it good though?
It is, yeah.
If it's anything like, is it really, really dark?
No.
Because I was thinking of it because I watched...
I wouldn't watch it with the kids.
No, because I watched that and then saw the, thing appear at the end of the first one. Then we went 2 days later to go and see If at the cinema. If, the imaginary friend film with Ryan Reynolds. Oh my God.
I told her before she went.
I was okay. Our other sister, Joanna, is one of what's known as probably an ugly crier.
Oh my God.
She immediately
loses
she cries
at,
I cry at adverts, but she cries literally if you look in her general direction with the wind in the wrong direction.
No, she does.
She's very emotional.
And she's quite emotional.
Very emotional. So she was snotting all over the place. And...
Well, the thing is, I went there unaware. So all I had was the end of my long sleeve T-shirt that I had to utilise for my dabbing advice.
All I had was my 2 children keep looking at me and Joe going, "You're crying, you're crying, you're crying." We're like, "Oh my God, stop!"
Oh, well, I had that. I had the one at the end. So 4 down, and they were going, "What's wrong with Mama? What's wrong with her? What's wrong? Shut up! Watch the bloody film. Cry. Feel something, you heartless children."
Oh God, I know, they just don't, do they? Although Sophie did say after the first sort of however many minutes where it was all a bit doom and gloom, she's like, "I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't like it," because I think it was quite affecting her. Because it was obviously very sad.
I think she was just bored.
No,
probably.
she wasn't bored. She was a bit saddened by it, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Maligned your
you
child.
underestimate the emotional depth of my 8-year-old. I mean, to be fair, it's not that deep. But anyway, so yeah, that was a fabulous film. If you've got kids, or even if you don't, go and see it. But do take many hankies. It's just a lovely, lovely, beautiful film.
Although a friend of mine took her kids and I said, "God, wasn't it sad?" And she said, "Oh, I don't know, I fell asleep."
What? How can you fall asleep in any film with Ryan Reynolds in it? Oh, he's my other fave.
Isn't it funny? Because he just is him, isn't he? Like...
Yeah, but he's a good him.
Yeah, but he is one of those people that is just him throughout life, through his working, through his not working.
I saw something. It was a film, and it was Jack Black. High Fidelity was on telly the other day. You know the old who's the book? It was John Cusack. Who? Oh my God, I adore that man. Oh. He was my total fave.
Oh, he was from
Say Anything. Oh God.
And what's the other one?
He was Grosse Pointe Blank, one of the best films of all time. Yeah. If you have never seen Grosse Pointe Blank,
awesome.
John Cusack and Minnie Driver and Alan Arkin, who is possibly one of the funniest men on God's green earth. Go and watch it. It's the best, darkest comedy. It's so good. But it had Jack Black on it, very young Jack Black, but you don't realise that he's done exactly the same sort of facial and vocal tics
and he does
from day one of his career.
And in Kung Fu Panda. Yeah.
It's incredible. And you just think, goodness, that's how you become famous, is that you obviously, but it's that sort of recurring thing that you do in all films.
Maybe that could be your thing, Van.
What?
Just general ignorance.
General twerpishness. But yes, I just thought it was really, really interesting to see, you go back and see people. It's like George Clooney. I used to absolutely hate him in ER because I loved him, but he had terrible facial tics, and he has dealt with that over the years. He was always doing that, and the sort of the constant sort of that with the eyes and the mouth twitching, and he's very much. Oh, you look back at his old stuff, and he was too busy facially. Oh, but I wonder. I don't know if he started in the theatre. Don't think he did, but you wonder because obviously you have to have big face for theatre and tiny face for telly. That's why I don't do well.
You got them the wrong way around.
I go on and start gurning on the telly, and they're like, "Oh, can you just stop that, please? Everyone will be trying to leave."
Talking of trying to leave,
I think we should. It's probably time to go and pick up the children.
Oh gosh. It is.
Yes. Well, there you go. Well, so what have we covered today, Katie?
We've covered Eurovision, BGT, Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
On
The
numerous
desertion
occasions.
of Richie Sambora. God, yeah, still shocked to
Still
me.
shocking.
20 years ago.
And
Bit of just hair bands in general.
Van's dislike of George Clooney. If you're
No,
listening,
no,
George,
that's not
I love
true,
you, George.
No, that's not what I said. Do not get me wrong. I would not malign.
We all
George
heard her,
Clooney.
didn't we?
Anyway, so it's been an amazing time. Thanks
Yes.
so much for having us.
Oh, thanks, Van.
What are we going to do? Thanks, fun. So, stay
Have a good one.
frosty.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Shh. Say it again.
Stay frosty. Oh, God.